Hello, everybody. This is Young Family Tai Chi, traditional long form, section 1. And we are coming to the end of the first section. Next week, we're going to do a review. So for today, what I'm going to do is start by turning around and doing the first section all the way up to the last move that we did last week, which was a parent close-up. Okay? So I'm going to turn around. Prepare. Head up, tailbone down, hands by your side. Opening. Rotate your arms. Come up to shoulder level and press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Shift and separate. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift weight and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Circle back as your weight shifts back and you move to the other corner. Press. Circle in the right. Attach the left and expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back as you flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Press down. Ward off with the left. Hook hand with the right. Standing ward off. Step. Deflect. Strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Push off the ball of your right foot. Circle your arms. Root the right heel and close. White crane spreads its wings. Rotate your arms. Pull down. All the weight goes to the back. Circle your arms. Step and close. Turn. Step and separate. Left brush knee. Rotate your arms. Swing. Step. Brush. Strike. Hamstring salute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot as you circle your arms. Root the heel and set. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step. Brush, strike. Right brush knee. Pull up your left hand part way. Turn the left foot to the corner as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Left brush knee. Pull up your right hand part way. Turn the right foot to the corner as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Hamstring salute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot as you circle your arms. root the left heel and set. Left brush knee. Right palm turns up. Swing, step, rush, strike. Parry, block, and punch. Shift back. Left hand comes up part way. Left foot turns to the corner. Hands come to the center. Pull down. Swing, step. One line, two sides. Parry. Block. Punch. Apparent close-up. Yield forward. Passing palm as you cross your arms. Pull back. Across the middle of the left forearm center. Turn back around, facing front, hands in front of your chest. Push forward. How did that go? Questions? Okay, let's do a quick review of the last move before we go on to the next one. Okay. In fact, let's do the last two moves. Let's do parry, block, and punch and apparent close-up. Okay. So if you are at left brush knee and you're doing parry, block, and punch, what you're going to do is you're going to shift weight back as the left hand comes up part way. Then you're going to turn the left toe to the corner as your hands come to the center. Then you're going to pull down, swing, step. So when your hands come up to the corner, you are stepping toward the other corner, one line, two sides. Then as you shift your weight to the right, you parry. And all the weight goes on the right. Then block as you make your bow stance. And then you're going to transfer weight as you punch. Apparent close-up. Yield forward. So your shoulders are turning toward the left corner. Turn up your left palm. Cross. Your right palm is up and opens. Your right palm passes across the middle of the left forearm. Hands come in front of your chest and push. So let me do apparent close-up facing you so you see the hands a little bit better, okay? So at the end of parry, block, and punch, you look like this. What you're going to do is you're going to yield forward. So you can see my shoulders are turning toward the corner. Then I'm going to turn over my hand. I'm going to turn over actually both hands. Then I'm going to pass, release the right fist, and then I'm going to pass the right over the forearm of the left as my shoulders turn toward the other corner. Square up, hands in front of your chest, and push. So when you pull back, your weight is shifting back because you can't push unless your weight is in the back. Because if you didn't shift your weight as you are pulling back, you have nothing to push with. You're just going to use your hands, which is like nothing. So don't forget to shift your weight back. So even though you do not have any footwork to speak of, you do have body turning and you do have weight shifting. So if I do it in this direction, I started here. I yield forward and then I'm passing palm, release the right fist, Then as I come back, and you see my weight is shifting back, and I'm turning toward that corner, square up and push. So once you get your hands in front of your shoulders, the push is just like the push in Grasp the Bird's Tail. Okay, you are pushing off the back leg into your hands. So one more time. We're here. You're yielding forward and turning your left palm over. Turn your right fist up as you pass through. Open your fist. Pull back across your middle forearm. Square up, hands in front of your chest. Push. Any questions on that? Any questions on parry, block, and punch? Yes? No? Okay. One of the things that I want you to think about when you practice this is think about your weight transfer. Because Master Yang says all the health benefits from this are in the first section. And the first section has does not have any standing in terms of one-legged stances. Okay, but you're going to prepare for doing one-legged stances by doing proper weight transfer when you make your moves in the first section. Okay, so for example, parry, block, and punch. I'm going to do it toward you. If I am at left bow stance and I'm here, left brush knee. At the end of left brush knee, I come back. I turn, hands come to the center. I'm going to pull down. As I pull down, I am shifting my weight to the left. Swing, step. Now, when I step, I am one line, two sides. When I come up to parry, I am shifting my weight to the right so that by the time I get to the end of the parry, all my weight is in the front. Then block. I'm making a bow stance now. Punch. So if you can do a smooth weight transfer, it will be easy for you to do the kicks. Because in principle, what happens is a smooth weight transfer means that you are able to properly balance on either foot. Okay, so use the parry, block, and punch and other movements, brush knee and so on, to practice that weight transfer so that you can do your one-legged stances when you get to the second section. Okay, so let's do one more parry, block, and punch and apparent close-up, and then we'll work on the new move. Okay, so the end of left brush knee, left foot forward bow stance. Shift back, left hand comes up. Turn the left toe to the corner, hands come to the center. Pull down as you shift your weight to the left. Swing, step, parry, block, punch, apparent close-up, yield forward, passing palm, release the right fist, pull back as your weight shifts back and you turn to the other corner, square up, hands in front of your chest, push off the back foot in order to push. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Questions? No? Okay, I'm going to show you the next move in the direction in which you would do it. Then I'm going to turn around and show it to you so you can see the hand. The disadvantage of doing in the same direction as you almost always means you don't see the hands. So here's what it looks like. You're at the push at the end of apparent close-up. And it's going to look like this. So if I do it this way, here, what's going to happen is I am shifting weight. I am chopping. I am coming back, palms facing back. Feet come to parallel and cross. So let's look at the footwork first. Okay, if I'm doing it in the direction that you would be going, your left foot forward, bow stance, right? What you're going to do is you're going to shift your weight back to release this foot. Then you're going to turn it so it faces the front. Okay, so when you do this, you're going to shift your weight toward the right and turn. Then you're going to push off the ball of the right and come to parallel. Then you're going to set so that your feet are parallel, and that's it for the end of this move. Okay? So you can do it with me. You're going to do left bow stance. You're going to shift your weight toward the right and turn so it's straight forward. You're going to push off the ball of this foot and come back. Position yourself and then put your heel down and set. Now, the way the hands work is you're essentially going to do a chop. So the right hand, when your left foot is turning, your right hand is chopping toward the corner. Can you see that? I was here, I'm turning my left foot and I'm chopping toward the corner. Now, one of the things you have to remember is this hand stays there. Okay? There's a big temptation. When one hand goes, the other hand wants to go with it. Don't do that. You are going to let this hand do its chop by itself. So, chop. Okay? Now the left foot is now faced forward. So you want to get your right foot in position so it too will be facing forward at the end of this. So what you're going to do is as you push off the toe of the right foot, you're going to open your arms and you're going to set. So here's what here's what the move looks like. So when you're here, chop, push off, set the toe, and as you set the heel, your hands come up. So when you look at the side, if you, I don't know which way is better. Let's say I'm here and I chop, and then I put my hands so that they're facing the back. Can you see my palms are facing the back? Mm-hmm. When I push off the ball of my right foot, my hands start to come together. The right behind the left. So when I step my feet parallel, I connect my two forearms. Then as I put my heel down, I put my arms up. So from here, I chop. So when I'm chopping, my left foot comes to face the front. As I push off the back of the right, my hands come facing the back. And you see, I'm turning my forearms so they face the back. Then I'm going to cross when my toe touches parallel to the other foot, right hand behind the left. Then I'm going to put my heel down and I'm going to turn it so that the right hand is on the outside. So when I came in, chop, turn the left foot, push off the right foot, turn your hands so that the palms face back. Step right behind the left. Heel comes down right in front of the left. So when you come down, then the trick is that when you here, when you're pushing off, your hands face the back. When you step, you essentially put the right behind the back and contact the two. So put one against the other. Then that becomes your pivot point. So when you come up, the right will automatically be in front of the left. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So the right way to think of this cross hands is that it is a double ward off. So remember when you did left ward off and you did right ward off. It's this hand. Can you see it's coming across like this? And then when you're doing cross hands, you're doing two ward offs with the center of the forearms touching. Okay. So it's a double ward off that can also be used as a block. So you could block somebody that's coming toward you with this handshake. Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's do it again. So when you're at push, you're here. When you shift your weight toward the right, that allows you to turn your left foot to the front and you chop. When you chop, your weight is on the right, right? The strength of your chop is the transfer of the weight from left to right. Then as you come back, your hands face the back, okay? Then as you step, you put your toe down, hands cross. As your heel comes down, your hands come up. So I'm going to do it the way you would normally do it, even though you can't really see my hands. But you know how the hands work, okay? So you're at push. You shift back. Turn your left foot as you chop. So your weight is on the right. Then as you shift back, you turn your arms so the palms face back. Then as you set your ball of your right foot, you cross. You set your heel, you turn your hands up. I'm going to do it toward the side. Maybe that's easier. Okay, so I'm pushing, come back, chop, and turn the left foot to the straight. Then, as I push off the right foot, the hands face back. Then, step and cross. Put your foot down and turn up. Got it?
Mhm.
Yes.
When you cross, do your arms stay connected at the end of the cross?
Your arms stay connected. Your arms stay connected. So in some ways, I think it's easier if your arms are connected because that becomes like a pivot point, and it's easier for you to turn. And yes, they stay connected.
And then when you, after they're crossed, do you bend your knees a little?
Actually, your knees should have been bent the whole time. So look here. Okay, here. When I'm shifting across, my knees are still bent, right?
Yeah.
So here, shift, then I'm pushing off the left, right, cross, and up. So essentially, it stays in the same principle as before. Remember, you want to keep it the same height. So what you're telling me is that, and what happens with a lot of people is when they're doing this, they're actually coming up. And that's why you feel that you're not far down enough when you cross, because you came up. So if you don't come up, step, then you don't have to go down again. Right?
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
So which direction would you like me to do it in? Which direction is easiest for you to see?
Facing us.
Facing you? Okay. I'll do it once facing you and once facing away from you.
Yeah,
How about that?
I like the facing away from me. The normal way, but we go to both ways. Fine, no problem.
Okay, let's do both ways because one way you see the hands better, and the other way is easier to follow. So, okay, so let's look at the hands first. Okay, so your left foot forward bow stance, and you are pushing. Then you're going to shift your weight to the right. And as you're chopping, you're turning your left foot to the straight. Then you're going to push off the right foot as your hands face back. As you cross, you step so that the ball of your right foot steps. Then your heel of the right foot comes up and you're stable in your parallel stance. Okay, so going this way, as you shift toward the right, you're going to chop and turn the left foot. Then, as you shift your weight back toward the left, your hands turn palm back. Then, as they cross, the ball of your foot, right foot touches, and the heel touches as you come up, and then your weight is even on the 2 feet. Okay, so when you do your chop, the weight shifts to the right, and then as you come back to cross, you even out the weight between your feet. Okay, so let's try that again. So we're here. You're shifting your weight to the right. You're chopping and turning your left foot at the same time. Then as you push off the right foot, your palms move toward the back. Then as you cross at the bottom, the ball of your right foot touches. As you shift up, the heel of the right foot stabilizes, and you should be evenly weighted. I'm going to do it starting facing that way because I want to show you something. So if I'm pushing here, I'm turning my left foot and I'm chopping. Then I'm pushing off and my hands face back. Then I cross and put the ball of my foot to position. And as I put my heel down, I turn the hands up. What I want you to notice is I have the same distance out as if I were doing standing practice. It's just like this. So I don't want you to be here. I want you to be out here, just like standing practice, okay? So make sure you have that rounded shape, okay? So when I'm coming here, I'm turning my hands back as I push off. Then as I cross, I'm down here. But as I come up, I make sure that I am rounded. Okay? How's that? Questions? No? Okay. So there's just a little bit I'd like to add at the end. If you were doing the first section as a little form just by itself, you would need a closing. So I'm going to do closing facing you, and then I'll do it the other way. Okay, so let's say that you are here, you're doing cross hands. And you're here. Closing, you stand up and open your hands so that your hands are in front of your shoulders. Then you're going to cover and come down almost to the bottom. Count to 2. Finish. Count to 2. And that is the end of first section, kind of as a mini form all by itself. So if you are going on to second section, you would not do the closing. Okay, you would be at cross hands and then you would go on to the second section. But if you want to use the first section as a little form by itself, then you would do the closing. Any questions? And with regard to your question about staying down, when you close, you stand up. You see, that's when you stand up. You stand up, circle your hands, and come down. So it's a little bit like the reverse of opening. Remember when you were opening, you come in, so here, after you finish this, you come down like the reverse of opening. Okay? Okay, so let's do the last 3 moves in a row, and then we'll do it from the beginning. Okay? So, parry, block, and punch. We're at the end of left brush knee. Shift back, left hand comes up part way. Turn the left foot, hands come to the center. Pull down, swing, step. 1 line, 2 sides. Parry, block, punch. Apparent close-up. Yield forward, passing palm. Cross, release the fist. Come back, square up, push. Cross hands. Shift your weight back, release the left foot, turn the left foot as you chop. Push off the right, and palms go toward the back. Step, cross at the bottom, heel down, cross at the top. Closing, stand up as your hands go straight. Circle, come down. Up to 2. Up to 2. And we're done. Okay? Any questions?
When you're chopping, you said you shift your weight to the right.
You shift your weight to the right because your strength comes from your feet. So if I'm here, I'm chopping, right? Here. Chop. And then I push off the ball of my right and turn my palms back. Step as I cross in the bottom, heel down and center as I come up. Yes?
Okay.
I'll do it this way. Maybe you see better in terms of the weight transfer. I'm here. Okay. I'm going to shift, and so I'm shifting to the right, turning the left foot and chopping all at the same time. Then I push off the right foot, hands facing back. Cross at the bottom as the ball sets. Put my heel down, even out my weight as the hands come up. Yes? Okay. All right. So let's do it one time from the very beginning, and then we'll close class. How about that? Okay? So we're here. Prepare. Feet shoulders width apart, facing straight. Head up, tailbone down, hands by your side. Opening. Rotate your hands. Come up to shoulder level and press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Shift weight and turn. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Hold in the right foot. Step and close. Shift weight and open. Roll back. Rotate your arms and reach to the corner. Circle back as your weight comes back and you go to the other corner. Press. Circle in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back and let your hands flatten. Turn and pull all the way around. Press down. Ward off with the left. Hook hand with the right. Standing ward off step. Deflect and strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift to the right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Push off the ball of the right as you circle your arms. Root the right heel and close. White crane spreads its wings. Rotate your arms. Pull down. All the weight goes to the back. Circle your arms. Step and close. Turn. Step and open. Left brush knee. Rotate your arm. Swing. Step. Brush. Strike. Handstrom salute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot. Circle your arms. Root the heel and set. Left brush knee. Rotate the right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Shift back. Left hand comes up part way. Turn the left toe to the corner. Hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Left brush knee. Shift back. Right hand comes up part way. Turn the right toe to the corner. Hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrom salute. Yield forward. Right foot comes, pulls in. Push off the ball of the front foot. Circle your arms. Root the heel and set. Left brush knee. Turn the right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Carry, block, and punch. Shift weight back. Left hand comes up part way. Turn the left foot. Hands come to the center. Pull down. Swing, step. One line, two sides. Parry. All the weight goes to the front. Block. Punch. Apparent close-up. Yield forward. Passing palm. Cross. Release the front fist. Pull back. Square up. Push. Cross hands. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the front as you chop. Push off the right foot. Hands face back. Step as you cross on the bottom. Heel goes down as you come up and stabilize on both feet. Closing. Stand up as you straighten your arms. Circle and press down. Almost to the bottom. Count 1, 2. 1, 2. And you have finished the first section. Okay.
I have a question. Do we have the, I never recognize, remember the name of the form. Do we have the list of the names of the form?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
You can find it on the site. I'll find it for you and I'll send you an email.
yeah, could you? Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I never
Okay.
remember. When I'm with you, I follow your turn. But then when I do myself,
Wait till you get further on. There
oh,
are
forget
more
it.
and more moves.
That's the reason I'm doing right now before it gets too late. Do we
So,
really need to remember the forms, the name of the forms?
well, if you want to do it yourself,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
but there are callings. So Nancy has a calling for the whole long form, and you can do it to a calling if you like. Let me see here. I'll give you a sample of what it sounds like. Okay.
okay.
So let's see.
The only I want to remember is a single whip. That's it.
Well, in the course of the form, there are like 10 single whips. So you have to uh, make sure when you do single whip, you know where you are.
Oh, gee, right. I mean, I remember the name because every week I'm here with you. So I remember the left brush knee. Okay, right brush knee. I know that.
Okay, I'm going to play you a little bit of Nancy's calling for the long form so that you can hear what it sounds like. Okay?
Okay.
So you would just do it following along.
I didn't hear, Lorraine, did you hear that? I didn't hear Nancy. No,
Uh, what? You didn't hear it?
no. Mm.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me see why you are not hearing it. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to start it and see if you can hear it,
Okay.
okay?
Mhm.
Let's see. So this is how it would sound.
Okay.
Yang family Tai Chi traditional form.
So you would start here,
But
and then you would,
Prepare. Opening. Grasping the bird's tail. Ward off. Left. Ward off. Right. Roll back. Press. Push.
and you get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay?
Single whip.
So actually, we do this on Sundays at 2 o'clock.
That's for practice.
Yeah. Sundays at 2 o'clock, we have practice. We do the long form, the essential form, and the senior form. So once have done more of the long form, you might want to try practice.
Right. Yeah.
Okay?
Yep. But if you have chance, can you email the names of the form to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Thank
will
you.
do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? So thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
And I'll see you next week. And think about what you'd like to work on.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Have a good weekend.
Yes, same to you.
Bye.
I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.